Question 7. Find the value of 8x plus 3y when x is 3 and y is minus 2. 2-mark question. So this is substitution. So they've actually given us the values of x, so we can work out what this calculation is, this expression is. So 8 times x, when the number is right next to the letter and there's no sign in the middle, they're touching, which means they're multiplying. So this is actually saying 8 times x, and we know what x is because it tells us. It says 8 times 3, because x is 3. So I can work that out nicely now. 8 times 3 is 24. Then it says plus 3y. Well, that 3 is right next to the y, it's touching, so that means they're multiplying because there's no sign in between them. So 3 times y, and it tells us what y is. Y is minus 2, so that's saying 3 times minus 2. Well, this here we need to use the rules of negative numbers now, because I've got a positive number times by a negative number. Well, the rules are as follows. By timesing or dividing, they work for both. If I've got a positive number times by a positive number, my answer is going to be positive. Negative times by negative, my answer is going to be positive. So we can remember that by using the rule AS, add same signs. So that means I've got the same signs being times together, so my answer is going to be positive. I've got the same signs being times together, so my answer is going to be positive. And then if I have two different signs being times together, then my answer is going to be negative. I use the rule SID, subtract if different. So if I've got a positive number times by a negative number, my answer will be negative. If I've got a negative number times by a positive number, my answer will be negative. So here, I've got a positive number times by a negative number. These are different, so my answer is going to be negative. All I do then is 3 times 2 is 6. So this will be saying 8x, which is 24, add on 3y, which is minus 6. So here, we've got signs that are touching. They're right next to each other. So that can't happen. I don't know which one to use. So when they're right next to each other, we use our negative rules again. So AS would be add same signs. Well, they're not the same. They're different. So I'd be using SID here, subtract if different. So if I'm using SID, I'd get rid of those signs and change them for a subtract. So my new sum would now be saying 24 take away 6, and that will equal 18. And that would be my final answer there for 2 marks. If the examiner sees either 24 or minus 6, then they will give you 1 mark. If you've got either 24 or minus 6.